All right, what's going on, everybody? Only 5 minutes late? It's not that bad. Not that bad, man. Hope you're all doing well. We need to get started nice and quick. Thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna say for the tweet, so let's figure it out. Dearest at Marvel Champions, what do we say today, man? What is going on in the world of MCOC? Maybe you'll say something about Summer of Pain. Maybe something about Summer of Pain. Kai, dude, you wanted the slap. You got it, man. Coming right up. Slap. God, thank you, dude. Thank you very much. The slap is yours. Easy, so close. Almost had almost had to slap the salt shaker right out of your hands, dude. Right out your mouth. So close. So close. But thank you, dude. Easy, much appreciated. More like Summer of Wayne. I don't know how that relates to MCIC? MCOC? Yeah. What? Summer of Wayne. Is that a Wayne's World reference? I can't remember. If it is, it must be from the second one, right? Is that a Wayne, when they were doing Wayne stock? Is that what that is? The second one I haven't seen nearly as many times as the first one. It's been a lot longer since I've seen the second one, if that's what that is. But alright, anyway. Oh, you know what I could do? I got it, guys. I got it. I know what I just figured it out. Okay. We need to look in here. Happy Gilmore, toughen up. I want this without the text. I'm like scared to scroll down in some of these in case something crazy pops up, but I think they're pretty good where it won't do that, right? There's not gonna be any nudity in here. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna have to go with it. What day is today? So Summer of Pain, it's hold on. Checking in game for a sec. Alright, yeah, so we still got 2 days on it. Alright. Actually, we should say the end. Hold on. If I'm gonna do this tweet. Let's look at Summer of Pain. Total points. So it's like two and a half more weeks, right? Is it the second to last week, the last 2 weeks as well? Alright, now I'm complicating this too much, man. Damn it, dude. Actually, screw it. I'll say rounds instead of weeks. Only 3 more rounds of Summer of Pain to go. It sounds so weird though, saying I gotta toughen up. That's what I was about to say. But the content hasn't been that hard. I'm gonna say it anyway. No. Who cares? Who cares, right? Just get a tweet out. 3 more rounds of Summer of Pain to go. I gotta toughen up. Yeah, whatever. Makes sense, don't make sense. Who cares? Got something on my shoulder? Yeah, okay. B. Daniels sending over too. What's up, B. Daniels? Saying, I'm on vacation. I'm going back to drinking. Alright, well, B. Daniels, enjoy. Enjoy it, dude. Easy. Well, Brain, I got that Adaptoid B-hole down with an XL metal villain, but it wasn't that fat slob minigame Scorpion. Damn, dude. Tell us how you really feel about Mojo. But old, reliable rank 3 APOC with 2 revives. Okay. Should have been 1, but he took me out with 2%. So close. So close. I heard, by the way, for people who are still looking for other options, I heard Sentinel is also good for it. I almost thought you were going to say Sentinel there for a moment. But, yeah, APOC. That makes sense. Alright, anywho. Well done, dude. Not too shabby. Let's go do some stuff, huh? Do you think the last week is going to require solos for each point? I don't think so. I don't think Kabam wants to go down the limited item rabbit hole. Not yet. Maybe we could see some of that stuff going forward, but I'd say it's a pretty strong maybe that we'll ever see something like that for this kind of content. I think they're looking to push things more on the competitive side, where if you're looking for solos, you can find yourself in the solo competitive mode, you know? But I actually got to do some AQ before we get started today. I only got to do like 2 fights. I got to make sure to get the stuff done. I kind of forgot about these fights until it got on to be a little bit late in the day yesterday. And luckily, I had just enough energy to finish my path because Mike went first in the in section 3. We kind of share a little connecting path. But if not for that, that would have actually kind of screwed me over a bit. I would have had to stay up later than I would have liked. So, gotta make sure to do these fights real quick before I forget. Hey, BG in chat. What up, Jack? Someone getting banned already? Sounds like a good night. Man. Spamming? Yeah, dude. Don't spam. We don't need the spam in here. It ain't gonna get read. You're just gonna get banned. Oh, I did not want to go to Special 3. Oh, I'm a fool. Should still be okay because I'm running Suicides, I think. But you guys can see the time on it. It's going to be a little bit tight. I want to wait to pop in the Special 3 when I get those Furies. But that might have been a mistake. It might have just been better just to go. 9 Furies, though, man. What's the best dual crystal? The one you need. It depends on your roster. Use the dual class crystals to kind of fill in the holes in your roster. If you're new to popping open 5-star crystals, you could just pop a basic one. It's fine. But once you start to get a few champions, if you're like, oh man, I've got 3 good mutants, but I have 0 good mystic champions, well then you pop the mystic crystal. But early on, when you still have barely any champions, or even none at all, then it doesn't matter. Just pop open a regular one. They all have good champions inside of them. Come on, buddy. Friend. Pop that. Yeah. Wish I had my Furies up right now to launch a Special 2, though. You jerk. Still kind of coming down to the wire here, man. I think I'm losing the time race right now, but I got a nice fat Special 2 that I could launch. Well, medium-sized. Not really that fat, to be honest. Only 4 Furies. Alright, come on, man. Please, don't time out. I don't want to do this fight twice. He needs to throw it quick. Friend. Yes. Oh, if he didn't throw it right there, I think that would have been game over. But I think we're good now. This poison should do it. Whew. Close call. Alright. One more fight to do, guys. One more fight, and then... Should have the updated King Groot next AQ cycle? No. Mid-cycle, probably. I don't think it's going to be at the start of the cycle, but mid-cycle, yeah. Let me focus on this fight one more time, and then I could read all your messages, or... Not all of them, but you know what I mean. A lot more of them. Can you download Future Fight on iOS? Please read this. Man, gotta love when people put that in the message. Please read this. Future Fight? No, I'm gonna download Future Revolution when it comes out globally. And it's not in beta. I don't have the highest hopes that I'm going to enjoy that game. But I will at least check that one out. But Future Fight I have no interest in. Hashtag 70-day hoarding challenge. Hashtag baby powder. Is this a Hobbit raid? What's up, guys? Hobbit, thanks for the raid, dude. If that is you, if that's coming from somewhere else, then forgive me. DG, you think we'll ever see dual class crystals for 6 stars, like the deal from a few days ago? At some point, yeah. I don't think Kabam should do it yet, though. It's nice having ways to, you know, target champions a bit, but I think it's a little too early on in the 6-star lifespan to do it right now. Please, please, thank you. I am losing this race, guys. This is not good. The thing about the global that's going on right now for us in this day of AQ is that they gain more power per hit the higher my combo is. You know what I need to do? I need to get hit by something. But what can I get hit by that's not going to kill me? Because if I reset my combo meter... Okay. I had to carefully time that with my Furies so that I could shrug off those debuffs. Otherwise, that was going to be way too nasty. But I ate that pumpkin bomb on purpose. Now I might be able to finish this up. Those poisons are helping. Real nice. I think we got this. Oh, look at those poisons go, man. They may seem small, but I've got 11 of them right now. Dude, 11 poisons, and also it's preventing his healing. That's part of the problem with fighting that dude, is he's got that healing. Perfect. B. Daniels sending over to saying, what do I do in this situation? I can't read it. I can't say it. Well, you said don't say it. Or you said don't read it, not don't say it. And the problem is I already read it, so I might as well say it. And don't read this. I said don't. It's too late. You're too late. That's me, babes. All right, Hobbit. Thank you, dude. B. Daniels, thank you again, too, man. Be the G tomorrow. I'm ready to open 19 feature crystals in order to get Shang-Chi and whatever other uniques might be in the new crystal. Ooh. I may have to break my no upload streak. And, may have to do... Nah. Well, yeah. Maybe I'll do... we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna try to fight this guy, and I'm probably gonna die, but I gotta at least do my part, right? This guy, with his mighty charge and his power snack... I'll give him a power snack, alright. Give him something to snack on. Actually, oh, this is going to be an even worse nightmare than usual. Because of the global, where he's going to be gaining extra power. Oh, no. I'm for sure effed now, dude. Don't throw your special. Thank you. Crap, he threw it. I don't want to dex it, because I don't want to give him more power. I'm screwed, guys. He needs to throw this special... Okay. Alright, well now I have to dex these specials. Good lord. Oh, didn't dex that one. I'm so screwed here, guys. I knew he was going to block that, but I needed to wait that millisecond. I didn't have the power yet. I needed his power bar to go up first. I hate that node, the way it works, how it's delayed like that. I hate that node. I hate it so much. It's not delayed. I don't think it's delayed with Matador, but with Power Struggle it is, where it takes, I don't know, dude. It's probably like 100 milliseconds or something like that. 0.1 seconds. It's really fast, but it's enough time that yeah, you can't throw your special right away. Otherwise, I was gonna throw a special one. Lame. Lame. All right, well, I did a little bit. I helped the alliance a little bit, guys. That's all I can do. Brian Crouch said over 2 saying, I hear tweet. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? I finally did the thing with the thing. Hope I dupe him later on. Ooh, nice. Very nice, dude. Went with Professor X. All right, I like it. Even though you have the 565 Sig 100. Still, he's such a beast, man. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Alright, let's go hit the arena, shall we? It's time. It's also time to grind the tier 4 basic, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I need more basics in my life. Massorly 26. I probably messed up your name. So sorry if I did. Saying, is Hercules worth a generic awakening gem? So yes, but it's going to be a little bit of a complicated answer. Slightly, not super complicated, just slightly. The answer is yes. He's worth awakening. The one little but that I'm going to throw in there is that you can play him unawakened. So if you were ever faced with a decision where there was some other champion that you just absolutely needed awakening, like let's say you're looking to run the Abyss, you've got an Aegon, well, you're not going to play Aegon unawakened, right? Total waste. So in some situations, it will still be better to give that awakening gem to another champion and then awaken Hercules in the future. But if you have an awakening gem, you don't have anyone else you're looking to awaken, yes, Hercules, he's worth the awakening. The death immunity that you get, turns out, is pretty strong. That buff that you get. So yeah, it is worth it. Thank you very much for the 2. Hope that answers your question. Dragon sent over 2 as well, saying it is time for a tweet. All right, let me see. Dragon. Here's a question for you. I have 6-star AA, which is awesome, by the way. Pull the 4 to 5 mutant gem. Choices are Colossus or AA. Decide. Well, I've got to go Colossus, right? Your question, what happens when I pull a second 4 to 5 mutant gem and mutant advancement comes up? Well... okay, I see. I was confused for a second there. I thought you were still trying to decide between these, but no, you had decided on Colossus. Okay. Gotcha. Listen, there's nothing wrong with this decision right here. Archangel, because it's so hard to awaken 6 stars, yeah, you did the right thing, I think. Very nice, Dragon. That AA is still going to put in a lot of work. Still totally worth that gem. Absolutely worth that gem. I decided, and then Fate decided to be extra nice to me, so they both went up. I wish, oh man. I wish I can get mutant gems like that. I shouldn't complain, because I have gotten a few mutant rank up gems in my day. Actually, Omega Red, a long time ago. I believe he went up with a mutant 4 to 5 gem that I think came from Variant 1. From 100% clearing it. So that ended up being really worth it. But lately it's just been like, alright, here's your tech gem. And it's just like, alright, thank you. Who do I give it to? You know? But that's awesome, Dragon. Congrats. Ziski Sandinobuck saying, I suppose BG could technically pick hamburger patty for my food question of the night. Wait, what? Did I miss a food question? Where is it? Yo, BG had a BLT sandwich today. Your fave sandwich meat? Ham, turkey, roast beef, chicken, cheese steak. Like those little steakums. Pastrami, spam, bologna, salami, prosciutto. I think that's how you pronounce that, right? Capicola, is that how you pronounce that? I don't even know at this point. Tuna, other. I'd say cheesesteaks. Yeah. I've probably eaten more salami than any other sandwich meat. Just like, dude, salami cold cuts all the time. Sometimes on bagels. That was like the go-to sandwich. I remember going down the beach. My mom would pack a cooler. She'd pack some salami and mustard sandwiches, bring in the mustard around again. But yeah, I don't know. Like I ate those so much as a kid that I don't know. I was just like really sick of it. I remember there was times where like I would go to school and I never bought like the school lunch. Right? I always had one of those brown bags, you know, with like a salami sandwich and like a juice box. And after a while, there were days where I would go to school and like I just couldn't even eat that sandwich. And I didn't know if I was just like sick of salami, or sometimes I think it was the way it was cut. Like if it was cut really thick or something like that. I didn't enjoy. I don't know, man. You guys know I've always been weird with food. But yeah, there was like certain days where like I just couldn't eat it. And I would just end up like taking a few bites and then throwing it out. And that's coming from someone who's always been a little bit overweight, you know? Coming from a fat kid saying that. So you know there was something wrong. If I didn't want to eat that food. It was starting to make the cafeteria food look good. Nah, I'm just kidding. That food always looked like garbage to me too. But yeah. I would say like cheesesteaks though. I used to eat those little steakums all the time. I don't think I've ever bought those myself though. That was again like when I was living with my parents. Still living at home, you know. But yeah. Anyway, Ziski, thank you for the buck, dude. Madrox multi-sanding over buck saying, BG, I've been sitting on a 6-star Mutant Awakening gem since I cleared Abyss last February. How long is too long to sit on an Awakening gem? No such thing. It's all situational. Like, yeah, you don't want to hold on to it forever, but if you don't have a champion to awaken, let me tell you, man, this game, it's not going to stop anytime soon. There's always going to be another champion that comes out. Like, all right, let's take Hercules, for example, since he's the latest, greatest champion, right? I bet you there were people that were like, ah, man, I've got, you know, I don't really need Captain Marvel ranked up, but I've got this gem and she's good, so I guess I'll feed it to her. Maybe they're kicking themselves. Maybe they're like, you know what? I never actually needed to do that. I never needed to make that play. 6-star Awakening gems, they're still rare as hell. Think about all the other class types of gems that you don't have. You know what I mean? Like, where's the next Awakening gem coming from? We don't even know. And when it does come, if it's a class specific one, it's only a 1 in 6 chance that you're gonna get, you know, the class type that you already have. And if it's generic, well, yeah, I mean, you could use that on the same class, but you could also give that to any of your other class types. So, yeah, I don't think there's a thing, such a thing as too long to wait an Awakening gem. It's all situational, though. If you have a good use for it right now, you don't need to hold it. I've been holding on to my own Mutant Awakening gem for Oh god, did I get it from Abyss? Was it around the same time too? I don't even know. But I've been holding on to my own Mutant Awakening gem for the longest. And I've basically committed to using it when I pull the right champion, which has been Namor. If I get Namor, instant. And Professor X, I'm a little bit on the fence about, but I don't think I should be on the fence about it. I probably should just give it to him. But the only reason I'm a little bit on the fence about it is because, I only get one chance with the amount of 6 stones that I get. With the pace that I'm getting them, I only have one chance, and I would like to give this 6 stones to Namor more. Namor more. That's a weird sentence. I would like to give them to Namor more than I would like to give them to Professor X. For prestige reasons and for usability reasons. Professor X, his Awaken ability, I think is good, but worst case scenario, I could play the dude on Awaken, it's alright. Don't discount a fried Spam sandwich with yellow mustard until you had one. I've never eaten Spam in my life. Not knowingly, at least. I mean, who knows what they stick in, like, hot dogs or something like that, man. I don't know. But I've never knowingly or willingly eaten Spam, and I'm going to keep it that way. It's always just looks so gross to me. I mean, with a name like that, too. But yeah, anyway, Madrox Multi, dude. Thank you for the buck. Name more, pretty much. Kai sent over another 5 saying, do you like cake? If so, what type is your favorite? Yes and no. I believe it or not, I've never actually been a big cake guy. For my birthdays, as a kid, I always wanted an ice cream cake, which is basically just ice cream in the shape of a cake. Because, like, I didn't even eat the crunchies. You know what I mean? How they normally have, like, it's usually, like, vanilla on top, and then, like, the layer of crunchies, and then, like, chocolate on the bottom or something like that. That's, like, the standard ice cream cake. Of course, with, like, frosting on the top, too, and, letters that say happy birthday, future bald guy or something like that. But yeah, what's funny too is, like, I never really liked chocolate ice cream either. I've never been big on chocolate, much of anything. Certain chocolate things I like, but never ice cream. So like, honestly I didn't even want a cake, but like my mom always wanted. Laura's in here saying, Brian, I want chocolate cake. We'll get a birthday cake, and then you can eat the bottom half, and I'll eat the top half. Anyway, I never even really wanted a cake, but of course, like, my mom wanted there to be a cake. Tradition for birthdays, right? Some candles to blow out and all that stuff. And, yeah, I would ask for an ice cream cake then, and just eat. I didn't even really like the frosting all that much. So, like, I would scrape the frosting off, and then I would eat part of it until it got close to the crunchies, because I didn't even want any of them. God, man. Listen, I didn't choose to be this way, right? What's funny is I don't really mind now. Not that I can't even remember the last time I ate a piece of cake or ice cream cake, but I actually would eat the crunchies part of it now. And although I'm still not a huge fan of chocolate ice cream, I would still eat that too. When did BG stop wearing hoodies? I don't know. It was a lot colder in New Jersey. I think when we moved to Washington, I still wore them for a bit out here, but this is like unnecessary. Eric Nelson and Nova Buck saying tweet. All right, let me see. PG, story time. So I pulled 5-star Red Mags a little bit ago, as well as Fury. They're both still rank 1, and a few days ago I just got some random impulse to see the Are you sure you want to use this awakening gem? But plot twist, I don't have either mutant or skill gem, but had a generic and pulled 4-star Wolverine and awakened red mags, and I was just like, oops, until I realized that I had Fury and no skill gem. It was even worse when I claimed the free awakening gem from side quest and got mutants. I'm mad right now. Damn, dude. That's worse than my little whoops incident. Rip. It'll all work out in the end, but yeah. Dang. Kind of sucks for now. They both could have been awakened. Damn, dude. Damn. Brian never got me chocolate cake, chocolate brownie, and chocolate ice cream. I swear, I will go to the store tonight. Dragon sending over to saying daily non-MCOC chat. Favorite BG stream snack. Well, for me it's a Larabar. The few times that I've eaten on stream. What about you guys? That is a full-on chat question right there. Hashtag Rob Von Raid. Rob, thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate it, man. Is there a... Did I miss a Rob question? Sometimes he comes in with a question. I may have missed it, if there was one. Oh wait, here we go, here we go. Yo, BG, which classic 5-star would you like to see show up in tomorrow's 5-star featured? It's kind of a lame answer because he was already in a featured somewhat recently. But Wolverine. I missed out on Wolverine because I was still locked into trying to maximize the amount of 6-star shards I got. Which I only changed because I want more champions to run through the arena, so I want those exclusives. Like, technically avoiding feature crystals still will give more 6-star shards, but if I can scoop up more points in the arena for a featured grind, that's why I switched to them. And now, like, yeah, I want Wolverine. He's one of the coolest of the OG champions. I've always liked Wolverine just in general, like before MCOC. And as a horseman, I mean, he actually has some use to him, synergies and stuff like that too. So it'd be Wolverine. I don't even know. I haven't really paid attention too much to the champions that wait, I mean, I was gonna say haven't showed up in the featured pool, but has there been any champions that just haven't showed up in the featured yet? Has Cap World War II shown up yet? Have you ever baked your own cake? No. Fave snack? Goldfish? Goldfish crackers. Freaking delicious. I like the just the plain ones. I'll eat a cheddar goldfish cracker too, but I like just the original ones. I don't even know what my favorite snack is. What is my favorite snack, man? Do I have a favorite? I mean, just like, usually like chips over cookies, that kind of thing. I don't know if I have a favorite. BG, have you ever had a bean cake? No. But Joel, we were joking around because I mean apparently he had a white bean cupcake, and I thought that was the most hilarious thing. BG's favorite snack is mozzarella sticks. Oh my god, dude, please. Is a large cheese pizza considered a snack? Damn, dude. That hit me right in the feels right there. That's my kind of snack, dude. Yeah, there it is. Actually, my favorite snack is called dinner. Again. You like snacking on corn, pickles, corn chips. Just the way those are strung together makes me laugh. Hey, give me a burrito for a snack, a whole damn burrito. BG, where in Jersey are you from? Right by the beach. Boy, sorry, that was a, I don't know why that came to mind. From Half Baked. Really? What part of Jamaica are you from? I can't do an accent. But I always thought that part of the movie was so funny. Anyway, you know, the inside part. I don't want to say exactly where I'm from, but it's more north central Jersey. Superman. Well, I mean, I moved, to be clear, right now. I'm in Washington, the Seattle, Washington area right now. Superman, Sienna Buck saying, hello, you wonderful bald man. How are you tonight? I'm good, dude. I'm doing great. Hopefully you are too. Feel good. Didn't have to take any naps today. Even though I was pretty damn tired when I woke up because I still didn't get a ton of sleep last night. But other than that, feel good. Ryan! What up, Jesse J? I've missed your streams live due to life grind the last couple of months. Check the tweets for new life developments. Jesse J, I hope these are good life developments. What do we got here? Oh, no, dude. Got my first of 2 6-star knee replacements today. Time to sig up. Also, keep my mom in positive thoughts. Right side was paralyzed back in 91 due to a stroke. She got her right leg amputated Saturday morning due to clotting issues. Oh, man. Jesse. Sorry to hear that, man. It feels so wrong to hit like on this. But I'm hitting anyway. I mean, as bad as this I mean, this doesn't sound like a fun time at all. But it sounds like it's a step in the right direction, at least, right? Like one of those things that you kind of just have to go through. Because obviously if you were having knee issues, it ain't gonna get better on its own, right? So, dang, dude. Sorry to hear you going through that, but hopefully it all works out. Sorry to hear about your mom's, too. Knee replacements are a great thing. It's great that they exist. I just hope that I don't have to get one myself. My dad's had to have some knee surgeries. He's had to have a few of them. So, I'm a little concerned. But, he was a lot more active than I was. So, I don't know. I was up there the last couple weeks on vacation. Week in Spokane. Week on Seattle side. 1000% better than my LA area. Interesting. I've never been in that area. But I've got a cousin that moved out there. Not too long ago. I always thought it'd be cool to visit or something. Quality of life improvement? Yeah, there we go. Quality of life improvement. Favorite cereal? You're asking Laura, but I'm going to answer this question too. What is my favorite cereal? I do like Life. I do like Cheerios. Actually, oh, this has come up before, and every time it comes up, I feel like I forget. It's this one cereal. Damn, dude. I can never remember exactly what it is. It's one of those, like... It's like doesn't even have a name. It's just like they describe it. My mom was eating it one time, and I was like, the heck kind of cereal is that? And I tried it, and I was like, damn, this is actually pretty good. It's like some granola with flax or something like that. Always forget the name of it. Here we go. This is it, man. I never buy this stuff though because it's freaking expensive, dude. I actually really like this, but it's very expensive. The box it's a smaller box than other boxes of like the standard box of cereal. It's probably more expensive just because like I don't know, the ingredients are more expensive. Or maybe they just know they can charge a little bit extra since it's like the healthy option or something like that compared to whatever junk they put in Captain Crunch, you know? But damn, dude, it's like $5 for a box that's like half the size of the normal ones or something, man. Like I open it up and I just pour it into a bowl and that's it. It's one box per bowl. To be fair, I also eat a substantially larger bowl of cereal than the average person. For Laura, that would still last a few. Oh yeah, she's saying it. Brian has 1 box per bowl. It's 6 effing servings for a normal person. Well, you didn't marry a normal person. Scott sending over $1. Scott, thank you, dude. Saying, BG, remember that time me and you opened up that bakery in Sweden? Oh boy, do I ever, dude. There was flour everywhere. We just I remember you tore into that first bag and it just like poofed all over the place and I was laughing and then I go to open my bag and the same thing happened. And then you know, actually Hobbit was visiting. He walked in. He was laughing at both of us. So of course we had to throw some flour in his face. It ended up being a little bit of a Three Stooges situation. But oh boy, of course I remember it. Hey, was that not even your message? I see another message now. BG, do you think Kang's team is free to play? I think Thanos' team must do some murking. I don't think they're free to play, dude. You seen the ranks on those champs? They got like 6 stars at rank 5. There's no way to get that as free to play. You know what I mean? You gotta spend quite a bit. How much would that even... I mean, it's not technically possible right now, but let's say you had to sell Catalyst to get there. Dude, that's the crazy thing. Like, I wonder, what if Kabam was like, okay, we're gonna give you some tier 5, like, just like the rank up materials to take a champion to rank 4, right? 6 star to rank 4. So like tier 3 alpha, tier 6 basic. But you had to sell your tier 5 basic and tier 2 alpha to get it. Tier 2 alpha wouldn't be as big of a deal, I guess. But selling tier 5 basic right now. Can you imagine? And they only give you like 150 fragments. Somebody would be doing it. Somebody would be buying up offers, selling their tier 5 basics. That's what Kang's team had to do, though, man. That's what he had to do. BG the Donut Thief. What? I was gonna say, I don't even like donuts, but that's what Laura's already saying. BG didn't like donuts. I bring home donuts for myself and woke up to no donuts left. Oh, now I understand. Listen, I don't like donuts. But, alright, here's the thing, guys. You know, there's a lot of food that I say I don't like. I'm gonna eat it anyway, just because I can't help myself. There are some foods where, like, yeah, I don't like them and I legit... Like, you couldn't pay me to eat it. Like, you mentioned tuna before. No. Get the hell out of here. If someone was like, I'll give you 10 grand to eat a tuna sandwich, I'd say keep your money. I can't do it. I don't think I can get it down, man. I don't know. The smell of it alone is so gross to me. Who am I kidding? For 10 grand, I would do it. I would get it down. But still, it would have to be that kind of money. If someone said $100, then I for sure would say no. Not happening. This is why I said BG likes to eat food I buy for myself. Yeah. Yeah. Which is your favorite champion? Man thing. BG, with the King of Groots being buffed, I think it is time for a possible Venom the Duck buff. What would you want to see? Longer buffs? Better buffs? More buffs? Venom the Duck is perfect just the way he is. Actually, dude, it was a missed opportunity. I thought they came up with a really interesting buff when they introduced Purgatory. I was so excited for this, man. I remember talking about it on stream, and then someone corrected me, and I was just immediately sad, dude. Yeah, Purgatory. So this, and they named it What If, which is perfect for what I thought this was gonna be. Because like, what if Venom the Duck could gain more buffs? Right? It says, okay, an additional symbiote buff may be stored in the RNA bank each fight. Normally, you can gain 3 buffs per fight. So this means you could take it up to 4 buffs per fight. But it's capped out at 10 total buffs. What I thought that this was saying is that the cap is 10 buffs. But if you do another fight, you could bank 1 more buff. You can get that 11th. And then you do 1 more fight after that, you can get 12. And so on and so on. So it wouldn't really matter too much in most situations. But at least running through Venom the Duck through the incursions, like, dude, he's just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. It might be too OP, actually. Like, the more I think about it, it might actually just be too OP. Because the way Venom the Duck works... you can gain perfect block, and there's like diminishing returns kind of built in, so that like each, like the first perfect block is 25%, but if you gain 2 of these buffs, it's not going to be 50%. I think it goes down to like 45% total or something like that. But anyway, you can get up to 100% perfect block. You can gain tons of attack. You can gain tons of combat power rate. To the point where, yeah, he's just going to be, like, stupidly strong. But I was actually really excited for it. Venom the Duck. Listen, Venom the Duck is a god. In MCOC, we're playing a weaker version. Just an imitation Venom the Duck. Maybe imitation's the wrong word, because it's not an imitation. It's like a fragment of it's like someone took a feather from Venom the Duck and like used that to create a new Venom the Duck. So it's still Venom the Duck, but it's a clone that isn't as strong. It's not full strength. And I thought they were just gonna add 1 more feather to that new duck, you know? So, see, my game is just not responding right now. But anyway, I don't know if that would be too OP, but I would like to try something like that. I guess if they capped it off, then that would still be fine. If they just made it so that you can get to 15 buffs, then it wouldn't be too OP. Maybe even slightly higher than that. 20 might be pushing it. To be honest, like, he still wouldn't get used nearly as much as all the other OP champions, because it would still take time to ramp him up and everything. And in extreme ramp-up situations like the Abyss, he probably still wouldn't be the go-to choice. So it'd be one of those weird things where it's like, okay, if you gave Venom the Duck 20 buffs, dude would be OP, yet nobody's playing him still. But yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to play him in the incursions or something. BGO Canada is way more fun. Yeah, dude. Did you ever lose a charge? Nope. I lost a stupid one, and then one other one. Knowing me, I'll be down to my last one on Maestro and clench it. Dude. You're doing it for the viewers right there, Hobbit. Could always appreciate that. You intentionally lost those charges just to keep people on the edge of their seats. What a true entertainer right there, man. Isn't Venom the Duck and OC of Kabam? Yeah. Original character. Yup. Do you think it'd be... Well, actually... When it comes to, like, the symbiotes, I don't know, because the symbiotes, they can infect everybody, right? Was there ever... There was never the symbiote version of Howard in the comics, was there? I can never remember with those ones. Like, the OG characters, like Aegon, Morningstar, Purgatory, like those ones, yeah, those are definitely Kabam's creations. I think there's maybe been something close in the comics, but this is like a different interpretation or something like that, maybe? Because I think that's how it was for Venom Pool, at least. But I don't know. Eric Nelson, engine over 2, saying, BG, guess what? I turned 18 on Friday. So excited. When I was little, my mom went to bingo, and some of my favorite memories are when I would go with her and sit on her iPad playing Plants vs. Zombies. I'm about to say Pants vs. Zombies, which would be a very different game. Honestly, I would want to play that game, though, Pants vs. Zombies. For the 4 hours bingo lasted, holy good lord, dude, 4-hour bingo. But when the owners changed, I wasn't allowed to go anymore, so for years, we have planned for us to go to bingo on my 18th birthday. So my mom and I are still going to spend all day together, go register my car in my name, and renew my license, pack up both our cars, go to bingo. Then I move home on Saturday. That's awesome, dude. That's actually really awesome. I like bingo. I'm putting it out there right now. So we used to go to vacation in Maine all the time, right? The people who remember the Stocks and Bonds streams know. It was that same place. And, you know, we just went back like once as adults, but we used to vacation there all the time as kids. And it's like a campground, but it's not really camping. It's you know, like camping with activities, you know? It's you're not staying in a hotel. You are staying in, like, I mean, you could stay in just a tent, but they do have like cabins set up or trailers set up, or you could bring your own, stuff like that, right? But yeah, they just had like these like camp counselors with activities and stuff like that. And one of the best times was always playing bingo. I don't know, dude, I don't know what it is about bingo. It's always like one of those, feels like old people activities kind of thing. But maybe that's just because there's not a lot of flash to it that kids are used to. Because I still enjoyed the hell out of it as a kid, man. And there was something called Candy Bar Bingo. Because that's the thing, is like bingo, it's gambling. That's why they didn't let you in when you were below 18, right? I think there's like laws around that. Because actually there was like a bingo around here that, yeah, it was the same thing. You weren't allowed to go. I was never allowed to go to that bingo. I never actually ended up going to that bingo. Yeah, they had Candy Bar Bingo where you had to pay a candy bar to get in, and then if you won, you would get to win like a pot of candy bars. It was incredible, dude. I loved it. See, comments like this. Bingo? What are you, 90 years old? See? Bingo, it's just one of those things that's it feels like it's an old people thing, right? But I'm here to tell you, it is not. It is not just for old people. Bingo is for all ages. Laws around gambling? Perhaps. Is this a Jersey thing? The bingo? No pics. It's a BG thing. It was actually in Maine. Yeah, it was in Maine. It was fun. It wasn't... Okay, here's the difference. I wouldn't want to do it for 4 hours. We would play for 1 hour, I think it was. It was fun. BG also loves shuffleboard and lawn darts. Well, I mean, lawn darts, A little dangerous there. But shuffleboard, hell yeah, I love some shuffleboard, man. Thing is, guys, I will play just about any game and have fun with it. If I'm given a choice of what game to play, well, yeah, there's certain games that I'm not gonna play. Like, I've never played Fortnite because there's a million games to play and it's just not at the top of my list. But if someone was like, all right, Fortnite is the only game, I'd be like, cool, man, let's play. I can't wait. I just like to play games, you know? Redwood, sending over a buck. Redwood. Thank you, dude. Let me see. Let's see where you're at. Saying, AOBG, why did the nickel roll off the table, but the dime didn't? Because the dime had more sense. Why do you do this, Redwood? I had a nice story about playing bingo. Nice wholesome story about betting with candy bars. And you tell this joke about change rolling off of a table? Boo, dude. Take your dime for a lap. Boo, man. EG does tangent like an 85-year-old? Pixie Bell, thank you. I wish I had 85 years of experience of tangents. We play buzzword bingo in staff meetings. You win, you get to leave. That sounds incredible. I don't know what buzzword bingo is, but getting to leave? That sounds awesome. Oh, wait. Buzzword bingo. Is that just when someone says a buzzword? Are you not supposed to say those in meetings? Like, I don't know. What's a good buzzword? I'm blanking on them right now. But is that what you do? When you say get to leave, does that mean you have to leave? Is that what it is? EG, read my Olympics comment above. What is your Olympics comment? Best seafood is grilled shrimp skewers. This isn't Olympically related. PG USA is tied with China for 19 medals so far in the Summer Olympics. Do you care? No. Any one event you wouldn't mind watching if forced? Example, javelin, long jump, equestrian. That's with horses, right? No, I don't care about the Olympics. I think it's really cool. I just think it's one of those cool things that I have no interest in. Just like any other sport, pretty much. I think basketball's cool, but I'm not interested enough to watch it. I think running super fast is sweet, dude. Usain Bolt. Yes to the world. But I have no interest in somebody watching run real fast. It's just not my thing. If there was an event, if I was forced to watch it, I mean, nobody would really have to it wouldn't be like painful for me to watch. You know what I mean? It's just that I wouldn't really want to. But is there one event that I would care about more than others? They put skating in the Olympics, right? I think. So I guess that one. I'm pretty sure there's like skateboarding in the Olympics now. But to be honest, so X Games just happened. And I used to really love X Games as a kid. And I still watch a little bit of it. I watched some of the BMX events. I watched like Best Trick. Actually, I watched that for skating too. I watched like 3 events in total or something like that, but I guess part of it's like one, I'm not that into sports, and two, I'm not that into competition. It has to be something that I'm really interested in to enjoy competition. But it's like, I don't know, man. You guys already know I don't like tier lists and like top 10 lists and stuff like that. I kind of hate the idea of like everything needing to be ranked. There needing to be like a best, someone who's determined to be best at that thing. It doesn't matter to me. Even in like sporting events. The only thing that I do like when it comes to that is something where like that is the entire game. So like Dota, you can't, Dota is a player versus player thing, right? There is no other form of it. I mean, technically there is, but like, no, it doesn't really count. But like running, you could just run by yourself and enjoy that for what it is. I don't really care to see a race about it. Anyway, Carl Pimp. I don't know if Carl Pimp is in here tonight, but I saw a pop up for 2 months in a row. Carl Pimp, thank you, dude, for the continued support. Shout out to all the channel members. Eric Nelson's handing over $1 saying there are about 15 to 20 games every night, and you could buy in for anywhere from 30 to 150 bucks, as well as automated machines. Damn, dude. A little bit more advanced than when I was playing bingo. That sounds fun though, dude. I'm sure your mom loves that too, man, because 18's that age where, you know, you're officially an adult, legally at least. And I'm not a parent myself, but I always imagine like I could see why like parents would get emotional about that kind of thing. Like, my kid's all grown up, you know. So I think that's nice, man. I think feel like she's gonna enjoy that just as much as you are. Kai 705 saying, why did Thor keep chasing Loki throughout the comics and the movies? Because he owed him money. I don't even know if this one deserved the laugh track. That is terrible, dude. Kai, boo, man. Is he Odin money? Boo. Alright, Fluffy Monster sent over Buck though saying, Beaver, how the heck are you? Fantastic. Anyways, have you is that ever or is that even? It's evener. Have you evener been to the Toe Town to see if Toe Tao? My brain physically hurts reading this. Well, it is parallel when the sandwich is at the tippy top of the racing mustard, like a normal day. So, in that sense of salt, happy birthday, Pelon. Fluffy Monster, I'm gonna embrace it, actually. You know what? I was gonna say something negative, but you know what, dude? I haven't been to the Toe Town to see if Toe Tao. I should go. I should totally go. I should check it out. Good call, Fluffy Monster. Even though it's not my birthday. But boo. Boo. Favorite event at the Olympics is the gymnastics, because I love seeing small girls cry when they lose, their dreams get crushed. Jesus, dude. That's what you like about the Olympics? Good lord, man. I was about to be like, oh, you know, gymnastics are pretty cool. I always wanted to be able to do like a backflip or something. That went in the complete opposite direction than I was expecting. Carl's at work, but I told him his membership popped up again. Thanks, Jordan. Talaboust. Sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, what's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? One is really heavy, The other is a little lighter. Yeah, okay. It's really great, Taylor Bost. It's really fantastic joke that you got there. It's hilarious. Boo, dude. I think you know what you need to do. I'll see you after a lap. I understood him perfectly. Maybe it is you who are unable to Angerlish Caractily. Oh. Good call. It could just be me. I never thought about that. I feel like Fluffy hits the absolute fattest blunt possible before he types every night. Maybe. I don't know. BG, I have a 5-star Doom and APOC. Should I focus on mutants? My mutants like Namor, Omega, Archangel, or look to Immortal Hulk, Hood, Venom, Diablo. You need to kind of rank up everything. Of course, you can't do it all at the same time. But yeah, it all just kind of depends on what you currently need. If you already have some good mutants ranked up, then yeah, spread the love. But if you don't have, you know, some good mutants ranked up, well, you got some powerful ones there. So, yeah, you could go with another mutant first. But that's really all it comes down to is, in like Act 5 content, you don't really need that much variety to get through the story quests and stuff like that. It's difficult, but you need like just ranks on pretty much any champion. That said, I guess 5.3 does kind of ask for variety, but outside of that. But as you progress deeper into the game, you're gonna run into situations where, yeah, you're just gonna want a little bit of everything ranked up. So it all just kind of depends on what you need, what you're lacking currently, what's lacking in your roster, and you just kind of try to fill in those holes with your rank ups. Out of those champions you mentioned, by the way, I really like Venom. I like Diablo if you run Suicides, and if he's awakened. I also like the 3 mutants that you mentioned, Namor, Omega, and Archangel. Although I will say both Namor and Omega, they benefit a lot from higher sig levels, so it might not be worth investing in until you can get them awakened in high sig. Whereas Archangel technically doesn't even need to be awakened, but his awakened ability is nice and doesn't need high sig level if he is awakened. Alyssa said an over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, hey Brian, I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I grind for shards to open a champ, I never get good ones. But when I bust out the peas, I see Warlock. Hold on, what? When you bust out the peas. I don't know what that means, but I'll remind you that I like to keep it family friendly around here. No, what? I actually don't. I was just joking, but I legit don't know what that means. Hold on. Whenever I grind for shards to open a champ, I never get good ones, but when I bust out the peas, I see Warlock. Oh, money. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just a coincidence. Like, of course, if you're spending money, you get something kind of instantly, compared to if you're not spending money, it can take a while to get that thing, so there's like more pressure for it to be good, kind of thing. There are some that do believe that, though, that like your spending does have an influence on the game. Technically, there's like even a patent that was filed by Kabam for that, but they've gone on record saying like it's not something that is in play at all. Like, it's all just random. Now, whether or not you could trust them on that, it's kind of up to you. I feel like personally, if they were kind of pulling those kind of shenanigans, then they would have just not commented on it at all. Because I feel like that sets them up for some bad legal trouble if it ever came to be that they were lying or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I really do think it's all random, but who knows? You can never trust companies, right? You can never trust anybody that's trying to make some money. It's always that little bit of doubt, right? But anyway, I've never spent money, so still pulling good champions, just not all the time. Dude, thank you very much for the 5. Coincidence? Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it's a coincidence, but you never really know. Coincidence, I've spent money and gotten trash champs. That's true too. I never mentioned that in my little spiel here about it, but there's a lot of people that spend money and that money kind of just gets flushed, unfortunately. It's a gamble no matter what, no matter how you look at it. Sometimes you get something good, sometimes you don't. As long as you what's it called? As long as you know what you're getting into ahead of time, I feel like that's really what matters. Just knowing that there's a high chance that whatever crystal you're about to open is not going to give you the most amazing thing. If you did just pull Warlock, though, congrats. Redwood. Sent over another buck, though. Redwood, thank you, dude. Where are you at? Thought you were telling me to go away, Pixie? Like, damn, what'd I do? What did you do, Redwood? Now I'm worried. Yo, BG, what's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Redwood. Boo. Take a lap. Terrible. I'm just gonna record myself saying these things one day. That way I could just save my voice and just hit that button. Freaking terrible, dude. Did you even finish the previous lap? Oh my god. Anyway, easy sanding over a buck as well. Brian just competed in the sustaining Olympics. Wait, what? Oh no, sun tanning. Oh jeez, I can't read. Apparently, I need to go to the 4th grade reading Olympics. Brian, I just competed in the sun tanning Olympics, but I only got bronze. Oh, damn it, dude. Easy. Come on, man. You too? Boo, dude. Boo. Hey, what's up, Falstaff? I feel like watching Cow Whale's videos back in the day disproved that spending money gave you better odds. Yeah, that's quite true. There was a lot of crystals opened. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Alvaro sent it over to saying, let my brother spin my 6-star crystal today and got Doom. Dude, seriously. Buy your brother a video game or something. Dude, you gotta get him something. You gotta do something nice for him, because damn. He pulled a 6-star Doom for you. Well, Alvaro, congrats. That's awesome, dude. What's just curious. What's your I got a 6-star crystal myself, I think. That or I'm close to it. Is your brother around? Could use a good pull. Could really use a good pull on this next one. Scott sending over a buck saying, tweet, don't hate me. So, just opened up another feature crystal, plus I have 100 generic Sig stones that I'll put into them, and some cosmics. Dude. You were just talking about Hercules yesterday, right? Like, wondering if you should awaken him and stuff? Damn, dude. Damn. Congrats. The 6-star Hercules dupe. Jackpot. Congrats, man. Mr. 8-Pack sent it over a pound saying, "Hi, BG. Would you say Elsa is better than Falcon?" I'd say they're different. I think Falcon is more reliable. I'd say overall, if I could only have one champion, it would be Falcon. So yeah, I would say Falcon is better if I had to pick one. But it's situational. I'd say Elsa has the damage output over Falcon, but yeah, just the reliability. The reliability just to shut down the opponent's abilities from Falcon. That's something that you can't really get too many places. He's one of the most reliable. Oh no, I'm alive still. Good. So yeah, I think Elsa's cool, but no, I would say Falcon is better of the two. What Dragon said? What did Dragon say? So make sure to remind the dingus that in 2 minutes it's a double level up event. Is level up back already? Dude, where's the time gone? I feel like I was just leveling up champions. These last few days have been just a complete blur. Just been sitting here at my damn computer the entire time too. But okay, let me go check it out after this. Curious which class type it's for. Falcon is way better than Elsa, like tenfold. I wouldn't know. Tenfold's a bit much. But yeah, I would say Falcon. Yeah, I agree. Falcon is better. Let me see here, though. Which level up we got? It's mutant. Guys, do you know what this means? I'm not ready to claim these just yet. I just so happen to only have 9 days left on this. Oh, I kind of want to wait. Oh, guys, I got 9 whole days. You think I should use it right now? Ah, darn, I was trying to sell it, but the game won't allow it. I don't know what to do. I've never, oh man, I'm sometimes indecisive when it comes to ranking up champions, as you guys know. But this might be the most indecisive I've ever been when it comes to the mutant 6-stars. What the hell do I do, man? Maybe I'll just give it to Magneto. I mean, I know he's going to go to rank 3 at some point. But, like, I also wanted to give it to the other Magneto. I wanted to give it to Apocalypse. I wanted to give it to Bishop. Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's up top because he's already ranked 2. Oh, these 4 champions, man.
Man loves beans.
No guarantee that Mune Advancement will be back within 9 days. I know. It was double Mune Advancement the other day. And I was about to just make a decision. And then I was like, nah. It was either the last level up event or the one before it. I don't remember which. But I was ready. I was sitting there. Like I hit record. And then I was just... I turned the recording off. Because I was like... No, man. I don't know what I want to do. Simon, $100 saying, "Hey BG, my son has an assignment for school where he needs to make a website and database. Do you do private tutoring? You could lend your experience and expertise. Thanks, BG. P.S. We can pay you in beans. All right, okay, done. I was about to tell you to get lost. There's no one here that can help you. But if there's beans involved, yes. I will learn. I will make sure. Oh, man. I mean, technically, I made several websites. I made several databases. Making a website, making a database, that's not hard. I just couldn't make it good. I just couldn't make it usable. It was just garbage. It was trash. Eric Nelson sent over $1 saying, do it on stream, Twitter poll. Nah. I will make a poll real quick, but I'm not going to be ranking it up on stream. But hold on. Let's make a straw poll real quick. Because not everyone is on Twitter, you know. Let's see. Which mutant goes to rank 3 first? We've got yeah. Red Mags, White Mags, APOC, Bishop. Colossus. We're adding Colossus because I do have him awakened too. So, hold on a sec. Proof spam prevention. What is that? No, I don't think we need any of that. All right. Create poll. Linking it in the chat. We'll check on that in. We'll give it like 5 minutes. We'll see who comes out on top. Alvaro San 05 saying, think you can check Twitter, please? Sure. Actually, we don't even need to wait 5 minutes. Can I'll check on it after this tweet check. All right, let me see here. What do we got? Rank my top 5 6-star champs. I asked you a couple weeks ago if I should awaken Namor or Omega, and he told me Omega, so I awakened him. Then a couple Cav crystals later, I duped Namor. Oh, bullet dodge. I really thought you were about to say that you duped Omega. Well, let's see. Okay, so these are your bottom ones. Okay. You do have a couple of good prospects in here. She-Hulk, Void, Guillotine, pending buff at least. But dude, you've got some really good champs in here, man. I didn't even mention Sassy, but he's a little bit of a sleeper too. But you got Doom, so you're set as far as the Mystics go. Got Aegon, but unawakened. Odin, the Awakened Name or Awakened Omega Red, Dragoman. Yeah, dude. For level 51, you're crushing it. You have all the options in the world. Your roster is insanely strong for that level. Craziness right there, man. Dude, thank you very much for another 5. All right, let me pull up that poll again here though. Let's see. So, I guess I'm gonna vote for Red Mags. But like I said, man, I'm torn. APOC is crushing the polls right now. Red Mags is in second. Bishop in third. Dang. My Magneto X. Nobody's voting for him. Bummer, dude. But, a lot of APOC voters. Do I need to refresh this? I guess so, huh? Or maybe not. Maybe just everyone already voted. Okay. Well, that's the way the people feel. Okay. Oh, I knew there was a... Yeah, I thought there was a... what's it called? A little pie chart here, but... couldn't see it all zoomed in like this. Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, it's zoomed 160% in. Alright, well, whatever. We got the results. Well. Can't say that I'm going to be listening to that poll, but I might be. APOC is certainly a powerhouse of a champion. So, okay, part of the reason why I am delaying the rank up is because of Summer of Pain. Once Summer of Pain is concluded, I'll feel more comfortable just ranking up champions as I please. But because we don't know how these final weeks are going to go, if Kabam did implement some sort of, yeah, you do need to solo this fight to get the rewards, which I don't think they're going to do. I think people would be really pissed at them if they did that. And just judging by the difficulty of the content so far, it's been challenging, but it hasn't been like overly difficult. So I feel like that would be a crazy leap for them to make. It would be to tell people, no, you have to solo these fights. But that is essentially one of the reasons why I've been waiting on ranking up a champion. Just in case. However, even if they did say that, well, I can still try and guess which champion I would need the most. I can't imagine a 565 SIG 200 Magneto not being enough for a certain challenge. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't go for Magneto first. Whereas Apocalypse, we already have seen like XL mutant requirements and that. I don't know if they would continue to do that, but there's a chance. We're not going to need white mags for the event, so yeah, I guess I don't need to rank him up. He's more for like Alliance War support and stuff like that, even though I do like him as a champion. We could see something where Bishop is good. Then again, I think they designed these fights before Bishop was buffed. So, maybe it doesn't matter, and maybe I should just pick one and it's not... The chances that it's going to have an effect... This stream is Summer of Pain, Baldikins, really Pixie Bell. The chances that it's going to have a negative effect or negative consequences on my abilities to complete Summer of Pain, they're so small that I probably just shouldn't care about it. But come on, Red Mags got the solo in Labyrinth and Abyss. Rank him up. Did I? Did I take Red Mags in the Abyss? I must have if you're saying it. Oh, man. I legit don't even remember. Yeah, no, I must have. What fight did I bring him for? It wasn't that Mags, though. It was the 5-star one. Did I bring him for... I was gonna say Yellow Jacket, but no, I used Fury for that fight. I didn't use him for Red Skull. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. What the hell did I bring Red Mags for, man? I mean, I very clearly remember bringing him to Labyrinth, which is crazy because that was such a long time ago compared to the Abyss. Wait, okay. I brought white mags for my final path. Path 3 I didn't bring him. Path 5 I didn't bring him. Path 2 I didn't bring him. I didn't bring mags at all. Yeah. Wait, did I swap him out? Is it just my thumbnail that was messed up? Maybe that's what it is. Because I remember now I think I restarted it and took white mags off the team. Is that what happened? My screen's covering. Damn it. Oh. I don't think I brought him at all. I don't know, man. Someone in the chat's probably yelling at me right now. Brain, Twitter for double level up. All right, let me see. I didn't have an APOC, but I had this guy. Which guy? Ooh, speaking of mags, dude. All right, man. Wait, I just realized. As EZ that said Twitter, and this was not easy. That's funny, man. I'm sorry, EZ. But Casual Cashew, nice. Here we go. Here's EZ's. Dude, congrats on the Wolvie rank up. That's a cool rank up, man. Dude, nice achievement too. You reached level 10 with a champion. Dang, man. Congrats on getting level 10 with a champ. Nice. Way to go, dude. Reginald Williams, Santa Nova 5. Santa just became Cavalier. Hey, Reginald, congrats. That's awesome, man. That is a huge milestone. In my opinion, that's probably the biggest milestone in the game currently. Because, like I always say about Cavalier, the game, it kind of opens up from there. It's a linear path. You basically just stick in story content until you get Cavalier, and it could be a long process. But then from there, you have all the choices of which variant to go to, depending on your roster. Continue on in Act 6, do other things. But, rare triple level up the hat trick. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, Reginald, congrats. And thank you again. Sean sent over to saying, does Apocalypse need to be duped? He does not. So Apocalypse, his Awaken ability, all it does is gives him some healing when you're not using him. So like if you use him in the first fight of a quest, and then you don't use him for the second fight, but use him again for the third, at the start of the fight, he'll gain like a little bit of the health back that he lost. So that's it. He's his Awaken ability can be replaced with a few potions if you mess up, and it doesn't do anything in the actual fight. So does not need to be awakened. Can't wait to use Wolvie with APOC and AQ. Should be fun. If you die from block damage using Guillotine 29, do you keep combo when revived? No, I don't think so. I think Guillotine, the only way to keep your combo is if you finish the fight with a special 3. That is it. Wearing the same hat like you, rank up wise, I was gonna say the bald cap hat, because if so, it looks good on you. Oh no, I'm dying. Please, no, that stupid bleed. Hey, UX23. Rank up issue. BG needs suggestions here. 5-star, rank 5, Stealth, Spidey, AA, Sunspot, Thing, Cap, IW, Havoc, or Blade. Whom to rank up first? Is this your first rank 5? Is that what you're saying? If it's your first rank 5, then basically just use whoever used the most at rank 4 right now. Is usually my advice for first rank 5. If this is not your first rank 5, then out of those champions, I would say AA. Here's the thing about AA though, like, of course, there's tons of champions that you can't use Archangel for. So I actually don't like Archangel as a first 565. Just again, if that is what you're asking. I'd rather take up a champion that can be used in more situations until you get a few rank 5s under your belt. So I would lean more towards like Cap, IW, or Blade if it is your first one. No, this would be my 6th rank 5. Okay, all right, 6th rank 5. Then yeah, I would choose Archangel if I were you. It does depend a bit still on like the rest of your options, the content you're looking to do. You might want to choose someone that's going to help you out in a variant or something like that. I don't know. But without any other context, I would say Archangel. GG, when are you going to do another account challenge? Just whenever the time is right, man. Waiting for the right side event quest. Hasn't been a good one for a new account, at least. 'Cause I need a class catalyst selectors or rank up gems that take the RNG out of it. Or reduce the RNG, because there's always going to be some RNG. Does Cable need the synergy and Horseman, or just synergy? Just the synergy. Most of the time, I don't even bother turning Cable into a Horseman. The gains from it are so minimal. You like, honestly, you're probably just better keeping, like, if you didn't have any other mutants on the team, if it was just Apocalypse and Cable, you're probably better off just leaving the charges on Apocalypse. But it can be nice to turn Cable into a Horseman if you run Suicides, because that'll give you the bleed resistance, so you don't have to worry about losing health. His specials do hit harder. The ability accuracy probably helps too, but most of the time I don't do it. Usually I have 5-star Guillotine. Should I choose her over 4-star APOC, iBomb, Hulk, Buster, Cat Marvel, 5-star, Mole Man? For my roster, by the way, going into Act 5. Going into Act 5, okay. Wait, hold on. 5-star Guillotine. Choose her over 4-star APOC. So Guillotine right now is not a good champion, but Guillotine's getting buffed, so... Oh, I'm gonna die. I wasn't paying attention. No. You can like keep an eye on Guillotine post buff, but it's not gonna be for a little while, so I wouldn't go with her today. I'm alive. Sentry didn't do that much damage, thanks to all my armor ups. Alright, still survived. So forget about Guillotine. Your other options were 4-star APOC, iBomb, Hulkbuster. Is that Cat Marvel movie 5-star? Or is that 5-star Mole Man? The rest of those options are good. Going into Act 5, if can't tell what's 4-star and what's 5-star the way you wrote it out. I think it's just the Mole Man that's a 5-star, right? Mole Man's a great rank up. I like Hulkbuster. If you run willpower, if you have the willpower mastery unlocked, then iBomb. Actually, you know what? Scratch all this advice. APOC. APOC is the answer. You're going into Act 5. You're going to run into the Masochism node, and APOC is one of the few really strong counters for Masochism. So he's really important to have ranked up. He's a strong champion just in general, but he's going to be really important for that. And then if, like, forget about... Like, honestly, yeah, the rest of those champs are, they're good. If that Cat Marvel is only a 4-star, I probably wouldn't go with that. But, if you have the willpower mastery, iBomb is going to be great. If you don't have it, then Hulkbuster or Mole Man are going to be better. But yeah, just make sure you rank up APOC. That's all you really need to know. And then, the rest, you can't really go wrong. But you're going to need that APOC. Eric Nelson, Sienjin over another buck saying, BG, with Summer of Pain rewards around the corner, I need to make a decision. I'm going to make a... Hold on. I'm going to go Mystic for the Nexus, and I know I'm going with at least one Mutant Tier 5 class Catalyst for APOC, but don't really want to rank 3 Ghost. She's great, but I don't really enjoy her playstyle to rank 3 her. She's ranked 2 and hits hard enough, but who do I rank 3 then? I have a Science for Void, but Golden ISO, say no. I can go Warlock, but I don't know. Yeah. Dude, Warlock's great. Void's great too. If I had to say which one is more important, if you don't like Ghost, then I would probably rank up Warlock over Void. Void, he can get by at a lower rank. It's lovely having him ranked up. But if you have to choose one first and then like delay the other, I would say Warlock first. Warlock is like he's mostly about utility, to be honest. But you still need damage to get you through the fight. Whereas Void, it's like his utility is damage, kind of. It like in reversing healing. You know, it's like all in one package. Where your attack is gonna help him because your regular hits and the damage over time, because the opponent has a debuff, those are going to be stronger. The extra health that you get is going to make it easier for you to stay alive and stack those debuffs. So the ranks for Void are great. But for Warlock, you really need as much extra attack as you can get, because he doesn't hit the hardest, even though he has insane levels of utility in shutting down healing and immunities for days and all that stuff. But yeah, I would choose Warlock to be ranked up first over Void. And there's nothing wrong with not enjoying Ghost. So that's fine. If you don't enjoy it, you don't have to rank her up. What's up, Karate Mike? Hi, buddy. Late night road trip. By the way, how many pickles is too many pickles? If you have to count on both hands, you've eaten too many pickles. If you still have fingers left to count, continue to chow down, my friend. Is Strife good? I hear mixed things about him. He's good, yeah, but you don't really see too many people playing him, right? It's for a reason. Strife is strong, but what he excels at most is long-form content like the Abyss and Labyrinth, and there are other options for that content where like you don't really need to rank up Strife for that content. Most people don't, at least. He's not exclusively good in that content. He can be used elsewhere. But in other content, people are usually going to use other champions too. Strife is a good example of like the game just being bloated with good champions to choose from. Some would say it's not a problem. It's a good problem to have, right? Like having too many good champions that you can actually pick which one you like the most and just go with that. But that's the reason why Strife doesn't get played all that much. It's just because, like, if you had to rate him, he's like clearly an above average champion. He's well above average in terms of his abilities in this game. But he doesn't look above average when you line him up next to champs that are just outright busted. His damage looks good, and then you see Hercules and you're like, oh, Strife sucks. You know? Or you look at how Magneto just turns opponent's abilities off completely and you're like, well, Strife's cool, but can he do that? So that's the thing about Strife. He's good, other champs are better. Wanted him for the synergy with APOC. He does have a really cool synergy with APOC that I forget about all the time. He does have that. Eric Nelson sending over another buck saying, BJ, I already have the science from the 20% selector from a few weeks ago. Remember that tweet? Yeah, but didn't you say you don't have gold and ISO or something? Hold on, let me read your original message again. But But who do I rank 3 then? I have a Science for Void, but Gold and ISO say no. I could go Warlock, but I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if I misunderstood or something like that, but it sounds like the choice is Warlock or Void, which I would say Warlock. If I'm misunderstanding, you may have to explain it again. I don't know what I'm missing. That's what it sounded like. When you say he doesn't get played all that much, keep in mind that the people in your alliance are all endgame players and not everyone has those rosters. Yeah, I am keeping that in mind. You don't need to have like a lot of other mutants, but I would seriously put Strife behind, like, let's go to AMA real quick. I'll tell you guys right now all the champions that I would rank up over Strife, and all you need is like one of these for me to not play Strife. Let's see. APOC, Archangel, although Archangel's a little different because, again, a lot of situations you can't actually use Archangel, but I would play a different class type, so I'm still going to include it. So APOC, Archangel, let's bust out the fingers because I'm not eating pickles here. We'll go with these two first. Those two, Bishop, Cable, assuming you have an APOC, so I don't know if we could include that one. Because, yeah, you might not have APOC. So let's actually not count Cable for now. But he's like half of one, I guess. I don't know. Colossus is 4. Domino, actually. I am not a huge Domino fan. And at the where I'm at in the game today, I would choose Strife over Domino. But if my 5-star roster was just getting started, and I was like, let's say I have 0 mutant champions, all right? I'm given a Nexus Crystal. That Nexus Crystal contains Domino, Strife, and Groot. So, of course, I pick Groot. No, I'm just kidding. So, Domino or Strife, right? I'm taking Domino. Personally. Again, maybe not everybody feels that way, but I would actually take Domino. Emma? I actually don't know about. Havoc I don't know about. But both of the Magnetos, Namor, even Unawakened Namor, Omega Red, potentially even Unawakened. I don't know about that one, actually. Maybe it's Professor X. I lost count of the numbers that I'm up to. Sunspot. I would rather have those champions over Strife. And again, it's not that I'm calling Strife a bad champion. I just personally don't put him as high level as these other champs for me. Feel free to disagree. I'm sure some people in here are disagreeing. So yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that some people play Strife. But I just don't think a lot of people do, relative to how many people are playing those other, you would not pick Domino over Strife, Skarko. I would. I'm serious. You're saying Strife is poop, aren't you? Nope, I'm not. We've hit the point in the game where there's so many good champions. Think about like before, like a lot of these champs that I just mentioned, they got buffed. Let's go back to the list. I shouldn't have closed it out, but a lot of these champions got buffed, and it's like the buffed champions are making a lot of the new champions. It's like they're lowering the new champions' value in a lot of ways, you know? But both Magnetos, these guys used to suck. Bishop used to suck. Cable, I kind of omitted him halfway, but before the APOC synergy, he was trash. Colossus was trash. a bunch of the champs that I mentioned. You know what I mean? If all those champs never got buffed, then Strife's value would have risen up a lot higher. But that's just it, man. I don't have a use for Strife, and if I was a newer player, I would pick other champs over Strife. So Domino is a great early to mid game champ. 100% agree. Which is why I would pick her. I would actually pick Domino over some of the other ones I mentioned too. Maybe not a ton others. Maybe only a couple. But anyway, Eric Nelson sending over another buck. Saying I meant that as who do I want to get the next tier 5 class catalyst for? I have one for APOC, one for Void, and I need to choose another. Do I go Warlock or someone else in my roster? Or go Mystic in case I get lucky in the Nexus? I mean, the only thing I can tell you is that Warlock is 100% worth ranking up. What you want to take is it's up to you. I wouldn't necessarily be too quick to pick a crystal or a catalyst that you don't have a champion for, just on the off chance that it'll work out, because it may not. So yeah, I don't know. Warlock feels like a sure thing. Worst case scenario, let's talk out both options. So you pick tech, you rank up Warlock, cool, but then you open up the Mystic Nexus and you pull a good Mystic champ that you wanted to rank up also. Okay, so worst case in that scenario is that now you have to wait to get a Mystic tier 5 class catalyst. But hey, at least you have a champion lined up for the day that happens. If we go the other way around and you take the Mystic tier 5, you could use it right away. Or you could be sitting on that Mystic tier 5 for a while. In that worst case scenario, you could be sitting on that Mystic tier 5 for a while until you pull the right champ. Either way, it's not going to make or break the game for you. Either way, it's not the end of the world. But I would want to just have that Warlock ranked up personally. So that's what I would do. The only other thing that I didn't mention is, like, if you're at all close to getting a tech catalyst and you had no one else to give it to, well, then you could at some point in the not so distant future find yourself sitting on an extra tech catalyst. But that only matters if you are close to forming one anyway. If you're not close, then yeah, selecting it, I think, is the way to go. Simon sending over 100 yen saying, hey BG and Karate Mike in chat, does Herc need 6 stones or just Awaken is enough? Thanks. Yeah, I would say he needs some 6 stones. Having him awake, just having him awakened is fine. I mean, it's a bonus. It'll prevent him from dying. But if you can, a good sweet spot for him is like 660. Beyond that, you could continue to get him all the way to 6200, but could also just leave. Like, if you have other champs you want to feed those 6 stones to, you could give them to other champs. But yeah, I would try to get him up to like 660 if you could. But yeah, even if you can't, like if you're on the fence about awakening him, but you're not because you don't have any 6 stones to give him, he could still be worth the awakening. Let's face it, it's going to be probably going to be a long time before you dupe him naturally out of a crystal. And in that time, that death immunity buff that you're going to gain, it will have likely saved you on more than one occasion. So yeah. Not close, 6,300 out of 4,500? Okay. And yeah, dude, I would just take that catalyst. Ugh, chat is not the best medium to explain masteries with. This is true. Curious who was asking about masteries. Is it Josh? I'm seeing. If I could find the original message. Let me see. Oh wait, that might not have been for masteries because I see tips on 6.1.5 and 6. Okay. 6.1.5, you want to take the far left path. You'll see that it has a linked node to the boss, which is Bane, and you want to get rid of that. So that should be your first time through. Just make sure that you have a counter for the boss. The path itself's not too bad. But it's a Crossbones boss that ideally you're going to want to have a poison immune champ or someone that can shrug off the poison at the start of the fight. Someone that can either heal block or just dish out decent damage without relying on special 2s and 3s. And then, yeah, you just bait special 1s out of him all day and he'll go down. He's easy if you have the right champs, but can be difficult if you don't. And you may need to put a pause on your progression until you get a poison immune or someone that can handle that poison. As far as the final quest goes, on your way to Cavalier, I don't remember off the top of my head which path is easiest. I think there's a few options. I think the path I take is usually straight up the middle, and then I branch out to the left towards the end of it. If I'm remembering correctly, I think it has like an X23 on that path. I think that's the one I take. And yeah, it's just it's a sentinel for the final boss. That boss is a pain, but he doesn't heal at least, so you know, just make sure you have some revives and ideally some potions too with you in case you die. Because yeah, that dude's hard to solo. And then yeah, just champions that are good against robots if you have any, and if not, just use your best. And you make it through. Hope that helps. Fear and Loathing sent it over too, saying, "Hey BG, Twitter." Sure. I couldn't find the original question about masteries, by the way. Sorry. I did try. Alright, let me see. Which of these would make a more useful rank up, maybe for 6-3, 6-4? Don't count Falcon or Gambit. Have them as Awakened 6 stars. Gotcha. Alright, let's see. You know, it's always good to have a magic ranked up. Spider Ham can be used in some of the fights. Actually, Namor is probably my answer. There's a few paths that I use Namor for. Like I would probably go Namor myself. But yeah, I would say like those are like the three for me that stand out the most. Crossbones is also a beast. And I say all the time that he's kind of being slept on. But at the same time, I don't know, there's something about him that like I think he would be really good, but he's not like totally needed. So I kind of do overlook him for other forms of utility. Like just having that power lock for certain situations is so nice. And there are a couple of nodes where you do want power stings on the opponent. That said, you don't necessarily need Spider Ham. You have Mr. Fantastic. You could use Mr. Fantastic with synergies to apply those power stings. So Spider Ham, he'd probably be a little bit lower on my priority list. Since you have that covered with the synergy. Or you could if you wanted. Actually, Hulkbuster could be a solid play too. Just has that sustainability, which is nice if you're in need of a tech rank up. But if not, I think Namor and Magic stand out the most. These are the two that I would want to have the most personally. But yeah, all those ones that I kind of mentioned are pretty solid. So, Thank you, BG. No problem. Thank you, dude. Eric Nelson sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, I now have to go rent and watch the new Batman animated movie. Good night, father. Thanks, man. But I'm not your father. You are not the father. What? Yeah. I didn't even know there was a new Batman animated movie. All right, well, cool, dude. Enjoy it. And while you're enjoying that movie, I'm going to be enjoying pulling 225 units out of this crystal. Please. For the love of Punisher. Give me a 225 units. Usually I have 6-star She-Hulk, Shang-Chi, and Venom. And have almost 30% tier 5 class catalysts for each class mentioned above. We'll get total 425% tier 5 class catalysts from Summer of Pain and Act 6 completion, which tier 5 to select. Robert, that's... I don't know if there's a best way to choose. Do you have any class type that you're like... You have 2 options in? For example, if you had a second Cosmic that you were also interested in, I would say maybe to take, you know, like 3 of the Cosmics and then maybe a 25% from one of the other 2, but at least you're like technically closer to a second one. That's the only thing I can really say, man. Otherwise, She-Hulk, Shang-Chi, Venom, they're all very powerful champs. If I could only have one of those, I don't even know who it would be. I haven't spent enough time with Shang-Chi. Everyone says he's amazing. I've seen him do amazing things. I've played him a little bit to know I like him too, but I, you know, of course, don't have a high-level version to know exactly how amazing, exactly how many situations he's useful in. But, yeah, all 3 of those are good options. That's the only thing I can really say about it. You could technically even pick like 50% for 2 different class types. That way you're kind of keeping it even. It's probably not recommended. Most people probably will just want to complete a tier 5 as soon as possible. But if you were undecided and you did not need one of those champions right away, it'll technically help you to get to a second one faster. It'll be slower to get to the first one, but faster to get to the second, if that makes sense. But yeah, I probably would recommend just picking up enough of one class until you can complete it. As for which, good luck. Good luck, man. Sean sent over 2 saying, am I way behind, or when did 6-star Unstoppable Colossus get added? Not too long ago. It was it this update, or was it the one before? I think it was this update. But at worst, it was the one before. So we're talking like a few weeks to a month and a half or something like that. I just don't remember. But it was pretty recent and very expensive. Dude, 6-star Unstoppable Colossus costs a lot of loyalty. Whole lot of loyalty. I'm really curious if anyone could put in the chat which when he did get added. BG, the mastery question was about physical resistance. If you have a moment, or maybe starting a tangent tomorrow. Yeah, real quick. I like physical resistance. I run physical resistance. They give, oh man, I think it's like 7% in total if you have it maxed out. I like it because not only does it help when you're getting punched in the face to reduce incoming damage, but it will also reduce incoming block damage as long as it's from physical attacks. I like there's still more physical attacks in this game than there are energy based. So I like, if you are putting points in one or the other to open up willpower, I do like to have more points in physical resistance than energy. If you're just talking about putting points in the mastery, not related to opening up willpower, probably not worth it. It's debatable. You're probably not going to notice much of a difference between having it and not having it, but I did run tests on it a long time ago. I did make a video testing those resistances and showing the difference in numbers. This is an old video at this point, but those numbers are the same. And yeah, that's my thoughts about resistance. Leon Richards sending over a buck saying, FPG, what side quests are going for? Recruiter train? I'm going for the one that gives shards. I don't know which one that is, but I haven't started the side quest yet. So yeah. Don't forget about level up. It's a good reminder, because I did forget about it. I don't know if I'm going to rank up a 6-star mutant to rank 3 or not. Still. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm gonna head out for the night. Here's a link to Max's channel, though. Ooh, he's got some new graphics. Oh, I like these graphics, dude. You guys got to see this. He's got like some like little characters walking around at the bottom of his screen. That's cool, man. I like that. But yeah, Max, it's a cool dude. What else? Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Shout out to Kai for being tonight's biggest D. Kai, thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have some good champs to rank up. And yeah, I'll see you then. Night, everybody.